Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the first video of 2023. I know we did just finish the series of 12 Days of Christmas on my channel, this channel right here. So we just finished that series. You can watch those if you want. That was all about Christmas, 12 Days of Christmas leading up to that. So now we're starting the new year and I told you I was going to be back. So here I am. So I hope you had a great New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, New Year's week. I don't know what else is New Year's. So I hope you really enjoyed your week off after the new year. The first week of the new year. Because soon we gotta go back to a place we all like to call school. And it's really important to have that education degree. But I'm really excited you're starting it off with me. I hope you're watching. And if you enjoy my content, please make sure to subscribe, follow me, do whatever you have to do to see more of my face. I know it's really big, but I'm telling you, it's worth seeing sometimes. I'm funny, I guess. Entertaining. I'm really boiling up in this bit. We're going back to this institution where we have to learn, where we have to deal with people, where we have to do homework, where we go back to the routine of school, making notes, doing good on exams or tests. So I have a couple of tips for you on how we can successfully complete the second semester of 2023. For some of you, it might be the first year. For some of you, you are going to graduate this year. So I'm going to teach you some tips or give you some tips on how you successfully can finish the second semester of 2023. And you can peacefully finish the first year or you can peacefully graduate. Okay? So let's get right into this video. So with further ado, let's dive right into this video. I know I'm excited. Are you excited? Exactly. All right, so the first tip is I have my little notes over here on the side. So if I look to the side, that's exactly what I'm doing. So the first tip is setting up a calendar with all the due dates on what needs to be done for the week or for the month. So that means taking the syllabus, and for the month of, for example, of January, you're going to take all your syllabus from all your courses and you're going to take the month of January and you're going to write down whatever needs to get done. Week by week, you're going to design what exactly you need to do to get shit done. For example, if you have a quiz due on the 7th, please write on the 7th, and then write for the previous days, so the 6th, the 5th, the 4th, studying what you need to study, what can you do, what do you need to set up, so that you already have some form for you to visualize what needs to get done for the month of January. So you're not rushing at the end of the day, well, oh my God, what I need to do next, or what's rushing. We don't have time for that. We need to be organized, we need to plan ahead, and we need to set goals because this year, like I said, we're getting shit done. Tip number 2, don't waste time on drama. Don't let nobody discredit you in public. Life is short, and you know what's shorter? Your boyfriend's penis. So don't even bother with anything like that. So we're going to just stay away with all the people that want to reject you, the people that want to push you aside, let them be. People that want to be in your group, get them out. It doesn't matter. Let's finish this shit with oh, I care, we don't care. It's high school, it's university, let's get it done. By the way, some of these tips might be high school oriented or university oriented, so it doesn't matter, just try to apply them because I'm telling you, there's no difference between high school and university. It's the same shit, different people. The only thing that's different between high school and university, the workload in the sense that it's more heavy relied on you. But anyways, leave the drama in 2022. We don't care, we're done. We're selfish, we're not being selfless, I'm being me, okay? Get yourself out there, put yourself in the line, pick yourself from the mud, and you're gonna be here alone, okay? Yeah, you heard me exactly. You know exactly who you are. Get up, get up. And that leads me into my tip number 3. Do not be shy. No one cares what you're doing. No one actually cares that much about you, babe. And I don't mean that in the bad way. I mean that in a good way. No one's looking at what you're doing. You might think they are, but they're not. They're too worried about themselves. So we're not gonna be shy in 2023. We're gonna be out there. We're gonna put ourselves on every possible situations we can, and we're gonna take those opportunities and ride them to the max. Do you understand what I'm saying? Exactly, because I know what I'm saying.
Do you really know?
No, you know.
You know.
Exactly, Diane. Thank you so much. Right, number 4, go into this institution and socialize. I understand that it might be easy to just sit by yourself. I understand that, but please socialize. It's important for us. We need to make connections. We need to interact with people, and we need to be out there socially. But also remember one thing, if you're going to socialize, remember everyone here is for themselves. Even high school, university, remember everyone's here to just be themselves. Because I told you in tip 3 that we're going to be ourselves. We're going to be selfish. So remember that part, okay? This is grown adults. Don't get nobody, like I said, don't be caught up in the drama. Socialize. You don't like what they're doing, then just pivot. Take note on what they're saying, what they're not saying. Interact with people. You need it. And that's okay. You don't like them, move to the next one. But try to talk to people. These places, these institutions makes us alone sometimes. So you need to take the time to socialize with people and take time to get to know them. Tip number 5, do your homework as soon as possible. Do not waste time. I'm telling you, someone who procrastinates, and I know it's easier said than done, but as someone who procrastinated for most of their life, the sooner you get your work done and the more you repeat it or bleeding out to that exam or to that test, the better you're going to do. And I'm telling you, it has worked for me, so it needs to work for you. But the whole thing about it is like, the sooner you do your homework, the more time you have for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So if you get the homework done as soon as you come from school, or do it 2-3 days ahead, you have more time for you, babe. And you can do whatever you want. I don't know, that's up to you. I don't bother with that. Number 6 goes back into point number 4, make friends. You need a little group. I think, especially university, this is mostly for university students. You need to have a group of students that can help you in your studies. I think universities are very lonely at times. So you need that group of friends that can help you, keep you accountable, keep you reminders on what is due and what is not due. Or hey, 11:59, this thing is due, or we need to work on that, and let's do group studies. I think a lot of people learn very well from group studies. So if you do really well, even in high school too, that can be implemented. Find someone or a group of people that you can work together to actually be successful and collaborate. That being said, be mindful of what you give and what you don't give. Some people might take advantage of you in that relationship. If they don't give anything, you don't give anything back. But also to receive, you gotta give. So make sure to give something before you receive, and make sure you receive before you give. Am I making sense, people in the back? Hello? Okay, I'm making sense. Good. 2023 is about giving, but also receiving. And if there's no reciprocity, meaning that people are not giving back while I give everything, then I'm done giving. You see, I'm not Jesus. I'm just a follower of Jesus. I give until people don't give back. Beats me. Bitch, I need a cup of water or something. Look at me giving advice and not drinking water. Another tip, drink a lot of water, especially the people that live up north. I would love if it was a coffee or something, but whatever. Number 7, cut back on useless things. Meaning, stop watching movies, stop watching TikTok, stop watching anything that is not related to your success. Perhaps watch inspirational videos. Actually, it's not a sponsor or anything like that, but Netflix put out the videos with Nike that you can just do it. And they're actually just saying that you can just work out. And actually, there's like even 16 episodes per actual video or per actual program. You can do those little workouts, work out in your house. You don't have to leave anywhere. Just do a little workout, do a little inspirational video, do journaling, do motivation. This is the year of 2023 where we are going to look inside. Instead of wasting it on watching other people's content, actually do finish watching this video because you need to. It's very inspirational. I promise. I'm not saying to cut it all together. I'm saying to have your time, have your limits. Consume maybe just 30-40 minutes a day or an hour or 2 hours, whatever, but cut back on your intake. And I know this is not very agenda pushing for what social media does for us, but I'm not here to push their agenda. I'm here to push our agenda as human beings on what we need to do. Okay? But whoa, that was very philosophical. That's not. That being said, go into tip number 8. Follow a gym routine. Follow something inspirational, physical health, anything to help your mental health and to help your physical health. I am sweating. To be healthy and to have some way where you can actually just be with yourself and create something that is your own. And that's what I say, creativity too, doing writing, painting, making music, whatever you want to do is something for you to have a way to communicate with your soul and with yourself. That being said, that's my tip number 8. Moving on to tip number 9. Okay, tip number 9, making sure to also have sufficient sleep. Sleep. You heard me right. People, you're not sleeping right. I know that I need my 8 hours of sleep daily. If I don't get my 8 hours, I don't function properly. So I'm telling you, you need to sleep. And that doesn't mean as soon as you wake up, go on your phone. Get off your ass and go to work. 2023 is a year where, like I said, it's going to be all about ourselves, about understanding who we are, how do we better ourselves, and how do we get this shit rolling, because we're done, okay? Especially my generation. We're tired of not having a purpose because we have never been given a purpose. Society has not given a purpose to us because they think that we don't have anything for the future. And understandably so. Look at the climate, look at the weather, look at everything that's happening in the world. But that being said, it doesn't matter. Make something for yourself. So enough sleep will definitely help you to relax, to be on that chill level. And it's actually not helping your mental health at all. So you need to sleep at all times. Sleep is very freaking important. Tip number 10, please make sure that your relationships do not define you. Your boyfriend and your girlfriend might not last forever. Do not push people aside just because you think they're the best thing in the world right now. They could be in the current situation, but they might not be here forever. You can break up tomorrow. So do not push people aside, your mom, your dad, your friends, your cousins and stuff like that, just because you're in love with this person. I'm not saying to not be in love. I'm saying do not push people aside. because the moment you do, that's when you start creating a problem for yourself. You're creating a relationship of codependence, and that's not what we want in 2023, honey. We want a relationship where we all reciprocity. Remember that part when I said that? Exactly. That's all I'm going to say on that. You can do with that what you will. Number 11, keep your word. I am saying that is all we have as human beings. If you say you're going to commit to something on a certain date or a certain time, please stick to it, okay? You are a grown-ass adult, high school and university. If you say you're going to do something that certain date or that certain time, do it. That's all. Number 12, do not get pressure into anything you don't want to do. Am I making sense? If you don't like that person, don't stick to it. If you don't like their behavior, you don't have to stay with it. If you believe that you're not aligned with this person or this environment at this current time and it does not align with who you are in 2023, then it needs to go. So don't stay in a place just because your commitment to whatever person or your friend or this and that. No, get yourself out of those environments. Get out. It's not simple. I know it's not simple. None of this is simple. But that's the whole thing about life. We become these new individuals that we want to change every year. We always say in 2023 at the beginning of January, we're going to be, oh, my New Year's resolution, all these things I'm going to change, all these things that I'm going to be this big person. And then February rolls around and yet you have not changed a damn thing in your life. Is that going to be this year? No, we're going to change. Why? Because I'm helping you with this tip. Tip number 13, your grades do not define you. Understand that part. Just because you got a C does not mean you're going to die. Does not mean the end of the world. Decatastrophize and stop taking things so literal. Everything happens for a reason. I'm a true believer of that. But if you have something and you aren't able to think that you're going to get anywhere in life because you got this C or this B or, a lower grade, understand that that's just this current situation. It does not define your future or it does not define even your success of the course. Just because you got one C in one paper, you can do better. And like I said, plan everything out and make sure to always have those due dates and practice and do skills and do quizzes. And honestly, just take the time to really understand what is not helping me succeed in this course. Is it me mentally? Is it the professor? Is it the course? Am I not understanding it? Am I not aligned? And like I said, if you're not aligned with it, you can drop it. So that's what I'm saying. This little motto is going to be helpful. If just a C, it's just a B. If you want an A, you got to slay. So slay for it. You got a C, that's fine. You got a B, perfect. But you want that A? Baby, you gotta work for it. Moving on to tip 14, mental health. Remember, if you need any help, please reach out to those people that can help you. If you're struggling with anything mentally or physically or anything like that, please reach out to people. I know, and those of you who are friends and family, also listen to the cues. Everybody offers some information as to what they're going through. They might not say it right away, but they're giving you some messages. There is signs and warning signs that you need to be aware of. I can give you a list. If you need help, please reach out to me on Instagram and DM or whatever you need help with. That being said, make sure to get the help that you need. And tip number 15, leaving us here at the last tip. You don't owe anything to anyone. Nobody owes you. Don't be entitled. Walk humbly, respect, and most importantly, slay. You don't owe anything to anybody. You don't have to be a certain version of yourself. You choose to do that. And if people don't accept you for who you really are, then that's their problem. It's not you. So you don't owe anything to be this version that they want you to be. Or your parents, or your family members, or your relationship, or your boyfriend or girlfriends. You don't owe them anything. The only thing you can give is yourself. So walk humbly, respect everybody, slay like hell. 2023 is going to be an amazing year. I truly believe that. And if you believe it too, make sure to make your vision boards, make sure to write down those affirmations, make sure to get a vision on what you want, and the provision will follow. Okay, so that being said, these are some of the tips that I think will be helpful in 2023 for you to be successful in the second semester of your first or last year, or second or third year, fourth year, sixth year, eighth year. I don't know how many years of university you are, but you can be successful this second semester and go into your summer slaying like hell and actually working towards something you want. And I know this video is mostly focused on people who are in school, people in high school, university, because those are the things that people might be experiencing. That's my experience. But I know if you are not in school right now or are contemplating on quitting school, that is totally okay. I want to give you that little push that if you truly believe that you are not going to be successful, you don't like anything that you're doing, and you think that quitting school is the best choice for you, then absolutely be about it. Be about that action. But don't just talk about what you're going to do. Be about it. But also don't just quit and go at home and play video games or just pretend and you're going to work and you're actually not doing anything. If you think you're going to do it, please be successful. Please continue to go out there into the world and put yourself in those awkward situations, in those awkward rooms where you are actually going to grow as a person. All right, so I hope you enjoyed these tips for 2023 on how to successfully complete your second semester of whatever year you're in, and you can be successful at whatever you set your mind to. So I hope this can be of some help. You don't have to use these tips. Of course, you can always do what you want, but I mean, I just try to give you the best advice. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to subscribe, follow me, give it a like, comment, whatever you want. Interact with me some way. Like I said, if you need any help, please reach out to not just me, anybody you want to, your friends, someone you met on social, anything like that. So make sure to have someone that you can talk to. If you like my videos, like it, do whatever, and I'll see you here next time.